Hello, everyone. My name is Chetney Birdie, and today I'm presenting on how to gain customers through advertisements. Advertising. Advertising is the activity or profession of producing ads for commercial products or services. Most businesses are using some type of advertisement to sell to the consumer. A great example would be McDonald's or Chick-fil-A signs. You know, as when you're on the expressway and you see those big old signs in the interstate, that's another form of advertising because you're trying to make sure, hey, I'm here. I want to get this known to the new consumer. Marketing. Marketing is the action or business of promoting and selling products or services that include market research and advertising. Some believe advertising and marketing are the same, but really, marketing goes into the science of who to market to, while advertising is a physical tool that is pulling the consumer. How are these skills used? Here are the uses of marketing. You have draw attention, inform potential clients, and transform. When drawing attention, you make notice of your brand or brand awareness to the consumer to attract to your goods or services. When informing potential clients, you educate your potential consumer on why this is the best option. Lastly, there's transform. Trying to make the decision on why on purchasing this good or service is perfect for them. Some marketers can do this without speaking to a consumer because the marketing can be so good that there's no point in it. The act of advertising. When advertising, make aware of what you're selling. Propaganda is a known thing when it comes to advertising because people tend to look at anything that attracts the eye. Studies on advertisements. Market analysts employ statistical analysis to determine the wants and desires of the consumer. So any studies shown on advertisements, they make sure on what to find that fits best the potential consumer that they're trying to find out. Establishing a target audience. Once your target audience is found, it's easy to understand the group you're trying to impress. In my opinion, when trying to find a target audience, it's very important because what's the point of you trying to sell a product, a good or service, or anything to the consumer when you don't know who you're trying to sell to? That's why it's really crucial to figure out your group, the people you're trying to figure out who's going to potentially buy your product or service. The best way to advertise. There's word of mouth, social media, and display advertising. I personally prefer social media because you have a faster turnover for sales and new potential customers. Social media acts as a bridge to other people across the world, while the other two methods are not as fast as social media. See, when it comes to word of mouth, that's always the OG, the original. Because when someone tells you this is good or this is bad, you're always gonna listen from one of your friends or family, and you just having a simple conversation with them and they brought up the product or the service that someone might offer. So word of mouth is always the best thing. It's always the go-to as well too. But in my opinion, when using social media, it's really the best in my opinion because social media is so many different branches that breaks off into it where you can have different ad services, different people looking at those ads, such as email listings, things like that. It shows that social media, they have the possibilities for social media is endless. So when it comes to word of mouth and display advertising are really the OGs when it comes to marketing advertising, in my opinion, but they're not the best. Only reason I say that is because with word of mouth, there's always that one person you might meet at the store or the coffee shop or going shopping at the grocery store, and they tell you about something about a certain service, and you hear that, and you're like, maybe I should try this out. And that's how people get potential customers from there. But the turnover is not as fast. Word of mouth is fast, but it's not as fast, if that makes sense, from social media. Then you have display advertising. Display advertising is like your normal go-to, driving, like I said, driving down the interstate, you see an ad, or you're going down, walking in a little strip mall, and you see that, hey, you see this little ad saying that, oh, this is cool, we're marketing, hey, I want to wear these clothes, these type of jeans, these type of shirts, or these type of shoes, this, that, and the other. But the display advertising can go so far because not everybody can see the advertisement from that, point of view, if that makes sense. A good example of a display advertisement is I like to use Chick-fil-A. I'm from Atlanta, so if you go down the interstate, you know that there's a Chick-fil-A board and it says "Eat more chicken," and the cows are going up the sign to go put it up. So the joke is eat more chicken so you don't have to eat beef. So from right there, that explains to like that's good advertising in my opinion because it's showing, hey, don't eat beef, eat the chicken. And because it's Chick-fil-A, they sell chicken. So it's kind of a little jokey joke in my opinion. So that's good advertising. But still, back to my point, it's not the best because social media gets through it everywhere. While display ads, you only see them when you're passing by. And word of mouth, you're only hearing it from that one person that you heard it from. So they're not bad, they're just not the best, in my opinion. But, okay, everyone, that is it for my presentation. I hope you enjoyed and took something from the information provided today. Thank you again for my presentation and have a wonderful day.